Hello, Promatics team. Today I want to spend a little bit of time to go through the website we're currently working on, and then also I want to, first of all, I want to start off with talking about the objectives of our website, so you might have a better idea of what we're trying to do, and therefore we're on the same page, and then you know what we are trying to accomplish. So as you know, we have been working on this site for a while, designsmeresources.com. What we're trying to do is to provide um, designers with a tool and a platform to buy materials, to source, to make their sample garment, and then to do production for fabrics and trims and garments as well. And later on, we might want to have a platform to sell, but currently, right now, that's not on our schedule. So, but I just want to let you know. So, if you look at this picture, we have fabric selection, which is in our fabric section right now. We'll have custom print, which is in our print section. We'll have trim selection. We'll have sourcing service. We'll have make garment samples. And with all these services, we hope to have a perfect sample for them. And then they can do production right here, book production. And also they can sell their sample and then do production with us. That's our service right here. And also for fabric selections and for custom prints and for trims, we can do production for them as well after they purchase our product, or after we source for them, we can help them to purchase book production, to do book production as well. So this represent the general idea of what our categories will be for our website: fabric, print, trim, sourcing, pattern making, or sample making service. Those represent what we are doing on our site, and then we will be our categories on top. Okay, here's a general picture of what we're trying to do with our website. And now let's get on our site, and then we'll go over what I'm trying to accomplish. Let's open a new one so we are not confused. As you can see, I'll try to use a privacy browser, so the cookies and all that is not in here. Let's type in the website name and then designsmeresources.com. This time is kind of fast. Usually it takes longer. So the main page we're making some changes, but we will let you know. And then I think we will put some content in this section. We will try to do with a picture. But if we need any help, we will let you know. We might need some upgrading for the main page because we are trying to try to tell people what we're doing at the first page, so people are not confused. Okay. And then once we click on the new arrivals for the embroideries, now I want to talk about the display of the page. As you can see, once I open this up, it takes a while for the pictures to load and then also to space out. And I don't know, it was cranked at the beginning and then to space out. To make it easier for you guys, and then since we have the URL problem right now, we think we just get rid of the whole like small big picture sort of display. We can just go to the more original or a simpler view of simple display as a different pictures. Let me show you an example here. The site we want to be our example is called the Coterie. This website we already sent you. So if you can look at their display, it's very simple. It's three images line up with filters on the left, and then they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 rows of products. And then here I would imagine if you know, like for us it could be next page, you know, for them is to show more, but for us we want next page. So it'll be 4 products, 4 rows of products, and then we have viewed 1, 2, 3, 4 page, like what you have here, like here, you know, but make it prettier. It's sort of all cranked together. And then for our side right now, there's a huge empty space right here, so we don't know what happened. Because we do have more embroideries product, so I don't know why it's not here showing up. So that's the first thing I want to go over, the product display. Please change that ASAP, because as I mentioned, we have a show in October, and then we really want to get it finished and then to be presentable for people. Okay. And secondly, this part you created for filters, I really don't like the layout of this. I want this thing to be on, this square thing to be on the left of it. You know, make it prettier. Right now it's just very odd looking and not very good looking at all. And somehow, I think if you refresh the page, again, it takes a very long time, and then we're working on our side to reduce the size. It looks okay right now, right? But once it fully loaded, fully, again, it takes forever to load, and then we're working on our part to make sure the pictures are having the smaller sizes. And once fully loaded, as you can see here, it's you know, the placement of this square is all messed up again. And take out this dash, please. Just fabric type, and we don't need a dash right here. It's 2 words. Okay, next thing I will talk about is once you go on the lace fabric, if you click on the lace fabric, right? It's weird. It shows up, some Chinese character shows up here, and then what we had before, like the free shipping and all that wording, free shipping international over 100, it's all gone. It's not here anymore. I don't know what happened, but right now it has this weird Chinese letters showing up, which is our supplier information, all showed up on the site, which is very dangerous, and then it looks ugly for us. Please get rid of this ASAP. Thank you. And I don't know why it's here, so please. Yeah. Okay, so next I want to talk about this section. So as I told you before, we would have a for this picture, right? Fabric selection, trim selection. We all have products like we have now. The pages are for product choosing, right? We have products here, so that's for fabric and lace and trims. But for the section of, sorry, for the section of custom print and sourcing services and garment making services, we do want a we do need wording to explain to people how it works, right? Something like let's see what the site. Something like a page like this, you know, like if you can see, it's spoonflower.com, how it works. So sort of page we can scroll down, we can put information in there, pictures, videos, explanations. And then there are clicks like get started to get people to the page they can pay and then pay for the service and choose the service. Because right now there's no way you can do that. So, but we need that category to be on top of what we have. Yes. So you can take a look at this site. What we need is on here we would have you know, for print section right now, if we go in, it doesn't show you much. Okay, just the only thing we can do is to have that, but we cannot have wording, pictures, and videos to show what the service is about and how you go about it and how you pay and etc. Why our service is good. So we need a page like that for print, for sourcing, and then for print, for sourcing, and for making garments, right? And then the upload function right now we're doing, it would be eventually linked into, it's part of the sourcing service, because when people click on into sourcing, it's not a separate service or separate part, a separate click. It's part of the sourcing service. So when you when people try to source, they can upload their needs, right? So it will be in a category, and then it says sourcing service. And when people go in there, you would have explanations like this, and then you would have a click like this, you know, upload your request or something like that, and then the sourcing service pops up, the upload service pops up, you know. So that's how we want it to work. So that's all I have for now. Please let me know if you don't understand anything, and I hope this video will help you. And then we really need to get this up before October 13th. Let me summarize what I talk about. I talk about the product displayment. I talk about the filter displayment, how ugly they are right now. We need to, the position needs to be better. I talk about we need to create sourcing, print, and sample making page that has capability of displaying words and pictures and videos, and then would have click buttons for people to go next step, you know. So we have a chance to explain to people what the services are and then how do you use it. And I talk about the weird wording that shows up. I want to show you again. It's really weird and really affects our website right now for people to view them and use them. The weird Chinese wording which is in our back system that shows up in the, you know, lace. I think it's in the wovens as well. Yes, that shows in wovens, as you can see right here, and then it shows up in knits. And then where's our wording before for shipping and stuff? It's not here anymore. Nothing's here. So to conclude, this website is pretty messy right now. That's a 4 point I talk about. Last thing I talk about is how I need to link the upload function with the sourcing category, which is gonna be on top of here. You know, as you can imagine, we'll have new arrivals, we'll have fabric, we'll have trims, and we'll have prints. But when you open the prints, it will be explanation. We'll have sourcing. When you open up sourcing, you will have upload explanation and upload functions for people to upload. And then we would have a sample making or pattern making service, and then we'll have a page that have explanation here for people to tell people what to, you know, how to use, and then we'll have a button here next for people to pay and pick the service. So that's all I have summarized 4 points, and then please let me know your questions, and then if not, please change them ASAP, and then we will arrange payments here on our side. Right now the site is not workable, it's not usable, we cannot push it to our clients because a lot of things is not working. Please help, thank you. It just loaded after 10 minutes. Alright, thank you.